This is Ramiro RHR, back again with another video, and today I'm actually having a discussion with
DMT Rex XL here. I haven't been doing music for a while, but I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, man. So I actually we both went to watch the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and I think it was awesome. And I actually went. When did I went Saturday. I went Saturday, and I wasn't able to talk about the movie like at all. Because he went today. Today is, what was today? Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Still Tuesday, I think. And I was just, man, there's so many things I wanted to talk to them about. Funny thing, I got to the movie a little bit late. Well, okay, I got there on time, but I had to go get snacks, you know how it is. And I missed the first 5-ish minutes. So I didn't really get to see that part. So, I mean, I guess I'll wait for the Blu-ray. But what did you think about the beginning?
I did like the beginning. Like, I love the history. I mean, minus the fact that they did change the story from the original. I think it's pretty cool that Goku, Vegeta, and Broly were born pretty much around the same time. I thought that was pretty cool.
But did it really affect the story in any way?
Not really. Just kind of made them. Just kind of made a couple characters. Well, only Vegeta, just really younger.
Because he was older originally, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I remember him.
He was like
older.
8 years older or something. And then I think it was pretty good because they did show like King Cold like turning over the reins to Frieza in order to be the Frieza army. I thought that was pretty cool because he even mentioned, he's like, yeah, the Cold army is going to be called the Frieza Force, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, that's pretty nice.
See, I missed all of that, so I'm upset about that part. But the part where I walked in was when Paragus was pleading for Broly's life to not get ended or whatever, or exiled or whatever it was.
Right. So before that, they were King Vegeta, after Frieza left and everything. King Vegeta was praising his son basically for having amazing latent potential, just like he always does, because he's the shit, right?
Okay.
So basically, they have this throne room, or I guess this nurture chamber, where all the best Saiyans are there, and his son's in the middle, obviously. And then he turns around and he sees Paragus' son Broly in the same chamber as Vegeta's,
like the elites.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like, wait, how did this low class guy produce this thing? Why is he in the same room as my son?
But Paragus was like a captain or like a lieutenant or something.
Yeah,
right?
he was the colonel.
Okay. So he wasn't like a commoner or anything, but he wasn't like high up there either.
Yeah, but he was just wondering why was his son in the same room as Vegeta.
Gotcha.
And so he's all asking his doctors and everything. He's like, yeah, we keep seeing his power just like spike up even higher than your son's, and that just makes Vegeta pissed.
Oh, so he got mad about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they scan him again, it breaks, and he's like, no, it's just a malfunction. And then they get a new scanner, and it ends up being lower. And it was like, but he's still showing the greater potential. And that's when Vegeta's like, yeah, we're gonna send him off somewhere. And when you come in, that's basically what you saw.
Okay.
And I thought it was pretty, I guess, cruel. He still got that same feel, like, I guess, in the original Broly movie.
Oh, the first one, when he got stabbed?
Yeah.
That made me kind of, that did something to me, though, when I seen him go, the silhouette, and...
Yeah, that was pretty messed up. But at the same time, sending him to a planet that was basically uninhabitable was still pretty fucked up. Like, you saw
the planet, what it was. It was terrible.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the bugs, the monsters... They did a pretty good job in making it seem like, no one can survive there. Especially when they had nothing but water and bugs to eat.
Right. And barely any water, because later on in the movie, it showed he never drank water before.
Yeah.
He had some type of, I don't know. But it showed Paragus did care about his son, though, because he did just legit jump out of the window and just went straight for his son, even though the pod already left.
Yeah, which was pretty cool, because it was pretty cool seeing not every Saiyan is basically a warrior.
Yeah,
because that's what the history was like basically described. It was just like, oh, the whole Saiyan is a warrior race, and then you got some people that don't even fight.
Yeah,
and it was pretty interesting.
They had blasters and stuff.
Yeah, which I thought was kind of a bitch move, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, but what about Bardock though? Bardock, he knew something was up.
Yeah, so showing his instincts like that instead of like the original Bardock special, where he had visions instead of him having just a hunch.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool. It was pretty cool seeing that, a different side of Bardock where he actually cared.
Yeah.
But at the same time, and then seeing Goku's mother, Gine, which I've always appreciated because they basically took off the Dragon Ball Minus manga. And I'm pretty glad that's like been animated.
Yeah.
And having references to Raditz and the other Saiyans and everything, I thought that was pretty interesting because
that was just funny.
Because, like, I mean, you never get to see this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only time in the bar special, especially, he sees Kakarot and he's just like, oh, you're just weak. And then he kind of runs away.
Yeah.
But this is, you actually get to see the connection. He's like, oh, hey, how's Raditz or whatever? Because he's actually, like, thinking about him.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool. And then him sending him off, you know, Goku sees his parents. Obviously doesn't remember anything. But I thought that was pretty... touched me there.
Right? This movie did everything to me. You know, it made me like cheer. It made me like kind of a little bit of sad, a little emotional. I was cracking up on a lot of the scenes. But one of the things that I did notice about the movie was they kind of did the whole, kind of like Superman, because I'm watching Smallville again. Sorry, just I'm old. And, you know, it just reminded me of how when they sent Superman to Earth because their world was about to explode or whatever.
Yeah.
So here they did the same thing, but the way Bardock did it, he kind of put his war instincts into play here because he was like, okay, if I was going to kill a whole rack of people, I would also gather them around all together,
Right.
and then boom. So he knew something was coming.
Yeah, and which got me was that no one was like really like hearing him out.
Yeah.
At the same time, he wasn't making it a big deal.
Yeah.
He was just, yo, I gotta look out for my family.
Yo, but one thing though, which I hope if we get like an extended cut or whatever, if you see before when Frieza did blow up the planet or whatever, you still see Bardock like throwing up a beam trying to fight it back.
And
but
they look all messed up.
Exactly. So I'm pretty sure they cut off some of that movie because they didn't want to make that history part too long. But I think there was a fight, at least a little bit of a rebellion here or there.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Because it showed people, you know, floating around.
Yeah.
And then Bardock, which I'm still glad they kept, where she was fighting off the beam. But I wish they explained how he got beat up.
Yeah. Again, you know, we can only pray for an extended cut or like the series to come back, you know, whatever, and go more into detail with that. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yeah.
But freaking, the beginning of the legit movie part was interesting. The whole Goku and Frieza, not Frieza, sorry, Vegeta going at it. That was cool. Beerus was just chilling.
Being Beerus.
Yeah. Whis was just chill. I like the movie, man.
I wish Beerus had more of a part.
Bro, same here. That was babysitting.
Yeah, really.
That was hilarious.
It was true. They were true to their characters, which I really enjoy. And I really love the choices they made for Beerus and Whis. Especially English stuff. They do phenomenal jobs. And then, I guess getting into the movie, you know, slow start, whatever. You know, they're searching for the Dragon Balls. And
the reasons was hilarious, though, for both parties.
The reasons.
Bulma wanted to look 5 years younger. Not too young, because then they're going to be like, oh, who's your plastic surgeon or whatever. And Frieza also wanted the Dragon Balls, but to grow 5 centimeters? Centimeters, not even like an inch, just like 5 centimeters to make it look like he's naturally growing, which is hilarious because, you know, he's always getting mad because they're calling him small.
Yeah, I literally thought, like, if it wasn't immortality, then it's probably going to be, like, get stronger or, like, wish for them to be dead or something. I don't know, but it was just, like, 5 centimeters taller. Seriously? I was like,
he went, just 5. I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And then his little goons that went to go get him, they were scared.
Yeah. When Goku fought on their ship, they're like, oh my god! And Goku just breathing on the window. That was the best thing ever.
Oh man, I'm telling you, this movie it was good for me. I just wish it was just a little bit longer. But the way they showed all the character development, it was amazing. Especially for Broly. Broly had so much character development compared to the first 2 movies and then whatever Bio Broly was.
We don't speak of Bio.
Okay.
That
didn't happen.
No. That's not even Broly.
I mean, I did like 18 being in there though.
Yeah, 18 was a cool part, but in the end, she didn't really do anything. Like,
but she's beta. But yeah, this Broly, I like him. He wasn't just strong just because he was the legendary Super Saiyan or anything. He legit went through hell to get that strength.
Yeah, and it was pretty cool because his anger was actually directed at something important.
Right? It wasn't just blind rage or whatever. And he has a level of respect for Paragus, for his dad, because, you know, he did go after him as a kid. And that's actually pretty cool. You know, in the first one, he didn't give a damn about his dad.
Yeah, he really did.
But here, you know, he knows he's mean. He knows he's a jerk to him. but there's still that level of respect that oh, he's my dad. He went after me. Don't talk ill about him.
Right.
So that was interesting to me.
Right. I mean, it was pretty cool. I just love how he actually talks and he has a character.
Right.
And honestly, I thought he would say more during the fight, but what I got was better than the original Broly, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really his fault because Paragus did kind of like traumatize the kid. Just war, fight, get stronger. Pretty much no talking to anybody. Look at his pet. He had a pet, not a pet, but like a friend, an animal thing that was a friend, and that's the thing that he wears on his kind of like a belt, like
a sweater or sash.
Yeah, that thing. It was actually the ear of that little fox demon looking thingy.
Yeah, that's pretty sentimental. Like I was like, oh, I feel real bad about that. Dude, they probably killed him too.
I hope not, man. When they shot off his ear, I was like, and he wore it just to like in honor of his friend. What that used to be his friend. I'm like, man, I thought it was just like some dirty piece of clothing or whatever that he had forever. But no, I was just like, damn, even the ear means something.
Yeah.
I was just like, damn it, okay. But then the whole they found him or whatever, and Frieza recruited him. Frieza was planning this whole thing from the beginning. Once he found him, he was like, okay, I'm gonna take him to the Saiyans. We're gonna make him go against Vegeta because that's his son.
I mean, to be honest, I thought Frieza was gonna fight him beforehand.
I thought that too. I heard rumors about that. He was
gonna be like, okay, you're this strong, go fight them.
Right?
But I mean, it was still okay.
The way they did it was really good. I liked it. But then it was hilarious because like when they were fighting, he went straight for Vegeta because he was always his agenda to go for Vegeta. He completely ignored Goku, and then when Vegeta turned God, that thing was sweet. First time seeing the thing animated.
Yeah, first time seeing him in Super Saiyan God, which is pretty amazing. I mean, besides the manga, but I mean, like, I'm just glad that they're actually showing it. I mean, obviously they can do blue, so why shouldn't they be able to do Super Saiyan God? And then the fact that Broly was just getting better every strike, every blow. I mean, like, you saw the difference in technique and everything, where he's like more of a brawler and everything. But then after a while, he just kept getting better and better. And even after his big ass explosion and Broly got knocked into the water and he went to his, I guess, the primal state where he's using like the Ozaru powers in theory. And it was just like, okay, I honestly thought that was a big jump from being able to get hit and then all of a sudden his punch does nothing to him.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But he is stronger than your average Saiyan, so there is that. And then the whole Great Ape thing, him retaining his physical being, being able to move quickly or whatever, that's interesting. You still get all the power of the Great Ape, but you're still kind of in control. He loses his mind a little bit, but that was cool. He got mad at Goku though when he got in it.
Yeah, seriously, like, I didn't expect him to be that pissed off, and then my thing is Goku was fighting him in base, which I thought was a bad idea because he kind of shit rocked, and then he went God. And that was really cool because that whole thing that we saw in the trailer.
Oh, when he calmed him down, he's like trying to calm him, like, calm down, dude.
Yeah, and he held them together and everything. And he just broke away. I was like, okay, this is getting real bad.
Dude, that scene reminded me of the Avengers movie, the first Avengers movie, when Hulk picked up Logan and he started banging him. Boom, boom.
Because I was wondering how he got all torn up when they showed the commercial when he powered up. I was like, how do you get torn up? And then all of a sudden, he's just slamming him. And then, like, Sean Snell did so good with Goku's voice acting because, like, he's so good at, like, just, like, you can hear the pain.
Yeah.
Like, it was so great. And I felt so bad for Goku. Like, this dude was literally unconscious. And then it was just like, oh my goodness. Piccolo had to wake him up.
Dude, I was happy I saw Piccolo. One thing, I do kind of wish we saw more of the other characters. I mean, I know we've seen them in Battle of the Gods and in Resurrection F. But a little cameo here and there wouldn't have been bad. That would have been sweet.
Yeah, it would have been cool, like, seeing, like, oh, what's going on, or something,
Yeah.
I mean, the only characters we saw was Piccolo.
Everyone else that was in the trailer.
Like, half of Goten and Trunks.
Oh, and the Pilaf crew were there.
Yeah, the Pilaf crew, which is always nice to see them.
Yeah, hell yeah. Comic relief.
And that was about it.
Everyone else was Bulma, the baby, Beerus, and everyone, all the little Frieza Force people.
Yeah. And then if we just backtrack a little bit, like Vegeta, He was fighting Broly. He was getting stronger, and then Vegeta couldn't handle it anymore. That was his only part in the movie.
Like 1-on-1?
Yeah,
because he had his moments when they teamed up.
I mean, yeah, but they teamed up.
Yeah, like 1-on-1. Yeah, that was it. I kind of wish Paragus fought.
What was he gonna do? Like,
I mean, a couple of blasts here and there, just to, I don't know.
Man, he was too old.
I mean, but think about it. When you saw the Goku Black arc, what was Trunks really gonna do? You have 2 Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, whatever. You can barely do Super Saiyan 2. Oh, okay, his 2 was technically 3 level, but he's not gonna do much against Black or Zamasu. He was still there. He was still swinging a sword. I'm just saying Paragus could have done something.
Yeah, but again, like they said, it's probably like 4,200. Like, that's less than Nappa's power level.
Oh, damn.
Back in the Dragon Ball saga.
No, I thought it was 40. Oh, okay. You're right. Damn, he is weak. Okay.
I'm gonna say it was due to old age, but whatever.
Yeah, but remember the whole, what was his name? Shisami, I think it was? The one that killed Goku with the little ray gun?
Yeah.
He was weaker than that.
True.
Just saying.
True.
But anyway, the what part were we on? Goku's fighting him now, and he went blue. He tried to go. He had a little Ultra Instinct cameo thing, which was really awesome. I enjoyed that part. Speaking of, no cup. There's nothing in here, but there it is. Fuck urine.
I mean, I thought the cameo was pretty nice. To be honest, I'm glad it wasn't in there. Because that would just ruin the whole movie.
Yeah, but it was still cool to see, though.
Yeah, like, the animation was great. The colors and everything. It was pretty cool. And then, let's see. He's going toe-to-toe with Blue. Goku's still getting his butt whooped and everything. And then that's when you just, like, don't see Vegeta anymore until Broly snaps and the whole landscape changes.
Frieza? No. Paragus is still alive.
Yeah, because he was he destroyed the whole landscape.
Did he fight Frieza yet or no?
No. So
okay, my bad.
So he changed the whole landscape. It looking like a volcano area. Mm. That's when you finally see Vegeta because he has to move Bulma. And then they're all fighting and everything. And Goku gets a couple good blows on him, and that's when Frieza's all like, "Well, is this like the strongest he can get?" And
Paragus is like,
yeah. He's like, "Oh, I think that's it." And he's like, "Well, I gotta try one more thing." And he just turns around and just freaking just kills the man. I was like, Jesus, just like that? Like,
dude, the acting for Frieza was awful. It was amazing. I loved it. He played it off so terrible. He just shot him like, dead. He's like, Broly, look, he died because of an accident. He's like, what are you gonna do? Then he transformed into like a Super Saiyan version, and it was awesome. Dude, I felt so bad.
Dude, like I was literally thinking I thought he was gonna figure it out and then just go straight after Frieza. But I was like, okay, whatever. But oh my god, when he just blew up, and then Goku's just like, this is bad. Starts fighting him again. Vegeta finally comes back in
because they weren't gonna do it by himself.
Right.
Not at that point.
And then all of a sudden, they do their together the Kamehameha and the Galick Gun, both iconic moves. And then Broly just comes in with just 2 blasts and just runs into it, and it's canceled. And I'm just like,
damn.
What the?
I mean, you gotta remember, the Kana lost. You know, he's pissed. His dad died. He blames them.
But it was Kamehameha and Galick Gun. Like, I was like,
yeah.
It was like, Jesus, how strong is this fool? And then, let's see.
The scene, isn't it when they both run away from Broly? And then they tag Frieza.
Oh yeah, they're chasing him around. Broly's chasing him around. They just tag Frieza, and he's like, "Hey, here you go, Frieza." And he's like, "Whoa!"
They disappeared, and he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "I am Lord Frieza. I am the Emperor of whatever." Boom.
Right.
I'm like, damn.
He's this shit rock. They go teleport to Piccolo. He's like, "Hey, what the hell's going on?" Then you get the whole banter about the fusion dance. Vegeta obviously doesn't want to do it at all.
It was like, funny.
He's like, "Are you telling me you'd rather let
your daughter and
daughter and wife die?" And he's like, "Don't you freaking guilt trip me."
They never mentioned Trunks though.
I know.
He never gets any love. Pobrecito. You know, but you guys already know how it is. The dads usually tend to lead more towards their daughter. I can attest to this because I have a sister, and Ugh, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it at that.
Then we get the whole humor of them trying on the fusion, getting it wrong.
Twice.
Frieza getting beaten up for...
Yeah, but I don't know if you caught that. Piccolo said you had to try to get it in 30 minutes. Frieza was fighting Broly for an hour.
Well, okay, that's the thing. And I was actually going to say this, so it says an hour, right? Because you got to wait for 30 minutes for the fusion to end. The thing is, which I don't know if they thought of when I guess when they were making it, and I don't know how true it is because, English dub and Japanese dub when they translate or whatever.
Over 9,000? Just saying.
When Goten and Trunks had to they were practicing the fusion. So the fusion ends in 30 minutes. Thing is, when the fusion ends, you can't do it for another 30 minutes.
Oh, damn.
So Free was actually getting his shit rocked for 2 hours.
Oh, damn.
if that's like...
If it applies to that way. But, they're young. They were younger, and they were kind of weaker compared to Goku and Vegeta.
That's how it is? That's how the fusion technique works. Like, they just can't go back right into it.
Okay. Dang. And don't forget, Whis also had he was kind of entertaining Broly for a little bit.
Right, so after they got the fusion done,
Frieza was, out of it, taking a little break. Whis was like, let me just see what I can do.
I don't think he was planning to do anything for real. I guess he just wanted to have some fun.
What if he attacked Whis? And Whis was like, oh my. He's like, okay. I'll entertain you, I guess.
Right. He's like, oh, almost got me there. And that was pretty cool, seeing that.
For a second, I thought he did get him. I'm like, hey, he's gonna get Whis. Then I'm like, wait, it's Whis, so not really much to worry about. But still, it was just that little second that I'm just like, dang, if he gets Whis, we're in trouble.
Yeah. I really thought Whis was gonna actually do something, and then Gogeta appeared.
Which they couldn't even think of a name.
Oh yeah, it was pretty. It was like Vejiku or some shit.
Because when we fused with the Patari, we were what was it? Vegito. So then they're like, Gogeta, why not? And then he just left. Piccolo was like, think about this later. You gotta go. He's like, it'll be so much cooler with a name though. I'm like, these guys.
They're just like Gotenks.
What do you think about the jacket though? It's different.
Oh yeah, different color versus purple and yellow. And then, I guess the original Gogeta. I like the black and orange, but I still like the black and yellow better. I don't know, it just it feels like it fits. Yeah. And then, honestly, Gogeta's fight was amazing.
But did you notice he didn't go straight to Super Saiyan when he fused?
Yeah, I guess that was more of a movie thing, I don't know.
Yeah, because on the original movie, what was it, Fusion Reborn when he did it?
Yeah.
He was automatically in Super Saiyan, so that was a whole debate. Who was better between him and Vegito? But now you see when they fused, he was also base and no Super Saiyan. Then he did go Super Saiyan, and then he went blue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's better to this day. I like both.
V-Jump says they're equal, so I don't know. I still like Vegito the best. I just love his design.
I just wish they gave him more time during the season.
That's true.
We had 5 minutes of him total.
Right. It wasn't even half the episode.
Which upset the hell out of me, dude. Once they showed him, literally the whole preview of the episode before that. Sorry, something fell. The whole preview of the episode was the whole episode of him being in there.
Right.
I was so upset. I'm like, damn it. But hey, we got to see him though, so
that's true.
Maybe he'll come back.
And let me tell you, Gogeta disrespected the shit out of Broly.
There
were so many hits where it was just damn, you had to do that to him. It was damn. It was
he wasn't stopping.
That's true. I thought Gogeta was gonna kill this man. Yeah, when they went to those supersonic punches.
Yeah.
Oh, when we forget where they collided blast.
Yeah.
And they went to this different
the dimension universe. Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is going on?
And then even Gogeta commented, he was like, what the hell?
Where are we? And he was still fighting. He didn't care. He was upside down. He punched him.
It was pretty cool. And then they just kind of came back to reality.
Yeah, this guy did all that.
And then, literally, when they were doing those finishing blows, and I thought those punches was gonna disintegrate him or something. I thought this man was literally gonna die. And then he throws the Soul Punisher, and I was like,
oh,
okay.
The little
and it was just like, okay, this man's dead.
I didn't even know he was gonna be able to use that move because canon, not canon, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they put it in. But he wasn't dead though.
It's iconic. It was a signature move from way back when. And then with the Kamehameha, and so when they did the Kamehameha, I literally thought they were just gonna split. And that would have been.
I thought so too. Kind of like when in Super.
Yeah.
When they were gonna finish off Zamasu and then, ding, and he's like, "Oh, you're dead now." We're like,
And then Shenron, they got the Dragon Balls Shirai and the old dude, or Shile, I can't remember her name. And then
the green chick.
Yeah, and they sent Broly back home, and I was just like, I get sending him away, but why back there?
That's the only place they knew where
yeah, it's far away. I guess.
Yeah.
But it was like, damn, it was like kind of blue balls the hell out of you.
I thought he was too far for Goku to detect though.
Yeah,
his,
right. But maybe his energy's too big.
There's
and he kind of already like
I do believe that because remember when he was in Beerus' world, he tracked Gohan's power.
Yeah, that's true.
So if he could track Gohan's from when he was weaker, then imagine Broly.
Sure,
he could track Broly. But overall, that movie was pretty good.
And I love how he survived. Like I really thought Gogeta was gonna kill him.
I would have been upset if they did.
Right, because they can't bring him back and then just kill him.
Right, because they did the same thing with Frieza. They gave him a new golden form, and he was gone until the tournament.
Yeah.
And I was like, why would they do all this hype, build him up, bring him back, give him a new form, just to kill him off?
Right.
I would have been okay with him being in space, recovering slowly but surely. Yeah, but the way they brought him back was still cool. At least they brought him back.
Yeah.
Because the way I saw it, they had no intention of bringing him back, which was a waste.
Yeah.
So what do they say about the series, though?
I mean, I have no idea because they're already leaking out stuff for. I don't even know what they're calling it. People are calling it Dragon Ball Super 2.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
But like, they already have the new arc already ready for us. I don't know when Broly's gonna come back, but like, I'm glad that he's alive, and I'm glad that like Goku even said, "Hey, if I can fight you again and we can train or whatever, that'd be sweet." And I freaking love that because Broly, even like from a young age, still my favorite Dragon Ball Z movie from like before and everything.
Bio Broly.
Oh my god, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Okay. That's my favorite Dragon Ball movie. Simply because of how hardcore he was.
I like the
Not
second
the
one.
whole why he's mad, but like the movie was great.
Yeah, the second one to me was hilarious.
Yeah, Gohan.
Goten and Trunks made it like just a comedy.
Yeah.
They peed on Broly's face. I missed that Broly, but this new one is I like him too though. Yeah. If we can get a pop figure for him, like for sure, I would buy him. Like you guys can see, we kind of gather our little collection because we're fans. I've done a review on one of the fighters one that came out, the statue that came out for the game. So you guys know I'm not just all strictly Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll do some Dragon Ball Super stuff also, Z, whatever you want to call it.
Also, thinking of doing another thing with YouTube, like you said, pop figures earlier. Freaking getting the collection going on. Not all of these are his, not all of these are mine. But my fiance got me this one. Oh yeah, this one was from Ketsucon. I'll mess things up. This is Metallic Beerus. I freaking... I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Metallic Beerus, got from Ketsucon. $180, bitches. I don't have money, so please don't request me to get any expensive things.
The thing is, that was actually cheap compared to what it's worth now, because you're not gonna go to Comic-Con to go get it.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my god.
So the ones that do have it, they're gonna sell it for an arm and a leg. And
if any of you have alternate color base Vegeta from Saiyan Saga, you are lucky sons of bitches, because it started off $14 and now that thing is $3,000. So if anyone wants to give me one, please.
That'd be awesome. You guys would be awesome. Which one else did she get you?
Chocolate Majin Buu, Golden Shenron. Oh yeah, also got Super Saiyan Rose Black from Ketsucon. And today actually we got King Kai and Bubbles, Goku in his pre-Cell Saga.
Oh, when he had a little jacket thingy, yeah.
And Yamcha and Poor. Those I believe are... That's the last set that came out, but the set that's coming out now...
There's gonna be another one?
Yeah, GameStop's gonna have...
Because we missed the Super Saiyan 3 one. Everyone's selling it for...
Super Saiyan 3...
Goku.
We missed that?
Yeah, it was on GameStop, and then it was a GameStop exclusive, and now it's...
shit, it was.
Yeah, and it's no longer here anymore. The one that they're having out in GameStop now is you said Gohan Super Saiyan 2, right?
Yeah, so Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan was the latest one.
Okay.
But they're coming out with Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and Kid Gohan. There's a couple more characters. I believe Jiren?
Oh, really?
But he's not GameStop exclusive. I think he's Hot Topic.
Oh. Man, Hot Topic is it's so hard to get there.
Yeah. But anyway, Pop figures, they're awesome. Only get Dragon Ball Z. This guy gets other stuff.
Yeah, anything that kind of catches my eye. I'll probably do a video on that later on. But yeah, this isn't all of them. I have a couple more, especially for Dragon Ball Z also. Dragon Ball Super, whatever. And he has a lot more than I do. And we'll probably do a video of that either maybe here, maybe on his channel. Who knows? But yeah, we just want to let you guys know that his fiance, my sister, she got it for anniversary, birthdays, love, or whatever. But yeah,
get yourself one.
But yeah, overall, what did you think about the movie?
So, in all, I thought it was the best Dragon Ball Super movie.
Okay.
It wasn't too much CGI. The animation was good. The plot was great.
The story, the character development was amazing.
Yeah, character development, especially for Broly.
They could have done that for someone.
Oh, God.
You kind of ruined them for me.
Batman.
So much potential gone.
But all in all, I think it was a pretty good movie. I'm just glad that he's still alive.
Yeah, for sure.
So honestly, if I were to give it out of 10, I'd give it an 8.
An 8? Oh, that's not bad. For me, also, I'd give it probably like maybe 8.5, 8.5. Just because I wanted to see more. But that's what you do when it's something good. You leave your audience wanting more, which is what they did. I want them to go into more detail of the whole Bardock thing. I kind of wish he wasn't dead. Raditz was cool seeing him young again.
Yeah.
They mentioned Vegeta's brother twice now.
Mm-hmm.
One in the what was it, Battle of Gods, and then this one.
Mm-hmm.
So when are we gonna see him?
Also, apparently Vegeta is the fourth of Vegeta. Apparently.
Really?
Yeah, because remember when what was it? They mentioned I think it was when he was in the chamber. They were like, "Oh yeah, Vegeta the fourth or something." Oh no! Paragus. When they came down to Earth, Paragus said,
"He looks like his father."
Vegeta the fourth or whatever and shit like that. Or was it Frieza that mentioned it? I can't remember.
Someone said it. I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. I just remember he said that he looks smack like his dad.
But apparently Vegeta has been in the royal bloodline forever. So if he's the fourth generation.
Damn. Oh damn.
But yeah, pretty good movie.
Yeah, man. I watched it again on Saturday. It was awesome. I was supposed to watch it Friday, but I was kind of sick. That's why I haven't been posting anything. And then I waited for him to watch it. I wanted to do 2 reviews, kind of. One not really spoiler-free. No, one with spoiler-free, sorry. And then this one, which is we're just picking the whole movie apart. But I liked it. I had fun. I enjoyed it. And hopefully it comes out in Blu-ray soon. The whole extended thing. And anything you want to say before we sign off?
Oh, yeah. Subscribe to my channel, DMT Rex XL. Gonna be doing fighting videos in the future. And yeah. Thank you guys again. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want me to do next. What Yu-Gi-Oh boxes, what pop figures you want us to get. Anything on Dragon Ball Z, Super, GT, anything. Just let me know. Hit the bell notification so you guys can know whenever I post a new video. And see you guys later. Peace.